Hello and welcome to the November, no, not December, November edition of our Social Media Essentials Club. And it's the big countdown to Christmas now, hence Kate's snazzy Elton John glasses. Um, Very unusual for me. I don't have any Christmas paraphernalia lying around. I need to rectify that quickly. Get myself down to where did we get all those from? One Below, One Beyond.
One Beyond, yeah. I've only got them in fairness because we went out to collect some content for a client and we were doing Christmas stuff. So they're literally in a bag next to me. But they had to come out of the loft on what day was that? Tuesday this week or something like that.
Um, so yes, it is. We are talking about November dates. So are we going to go through the dates first, Kate, and then you'll add in some bits and pieces that you've got to talk about, or do you want to talk about your bits first?
Yeah, I was only just going to mention we just had a conversation about it then, didn't we? And I think it's probably come off the back of our recent, we've tried to do some work on the business rather than in it. And one thing I think that a lot of businesses forget is that if you're not getting reviews on a regular basis, that you can ask for them. And so we've just done an exercise where we've been through all of our clients that are current clients actually and looked at when was the last time they've left us a review or if we've ever asked them for a review. And we've chosen Google as a platform and asked them to leave us some Google reviews. There's a really handy link in there. When you go into Google, it will say get more reviews and you can just copy that. So we've just popped that in an email to our current clients and said, been working with you for a while, noticed you haven't left us a review. Here's the link and we'd really appreciate it if you could go and leave us a review. And some of them have been lovely because sometimes I think even when you've been working with somebody for a long time, if you don't ask them what you do well, they're not necessarily going to tell you because you just keep doing the job that you're there to do. So we've had some lovely feedback, haven't we?
Yes, and it gave us a nice warm feeling. And I think sometimes, and I saw something that was really interesting because I think working for yourself, like a lot of the people who are probably watching this will work for themselves. It's hard sometimes to then like lift your. Sometimes you feel a little bit down or something doesn't go particularly right. And I saw somewhere about setting up like a gratitude folder on in your emails. So if you ever get like a really nice email from somebody or a review like that, add it to your gratitude folder. And if you are feeling a little bit low, then it could be the place to go and just have a look and, might just lift your spirits and make you feel like you can go out and fight the next battle. So I thought that was quite a nice
And I
tip.
think we've had another one come through this morning as well. Somebody else has messaged and said that they've
Mm.
left us one. So I look forward to reading that. There are obviously loads of other places that you can focus on. We chose Google just because we thought that would sit well alongside some of the SEO work that we're doing. So if people are searching for us and they find us on Google, they can then take a look at reviews as well. But obviously, you've got Facebook reviews. You could do things like TripAdvisor, whatever's relevant, I suppose, really to your niche and your business, but do it and try and do it on a regular basis. So every 6 months, if you're not getting regular reviews through, I think it's hard if you haven't got if you're not somewhere that's a physical location, often they will get reviews on a regular basis. But if you're not a physical location, then that can be tricky. So just try and have it in the back of your mind that every 6 months you need to think about who have I worked with and have they left us a review. Have you just seen it come through now on your emails?
Yes, I have. Can't read it because we're on this call, but it was very timely that it came through. I was also just writing myself a note about another client that we probably need to push for some more reviews on as well. So on to the dates for November. The 1st of November is World Vegan Day. Again, not sure if you're vegan yourself or if you're a restaurant or a pub or a venue that sells products that could be vegan, you might want to highlight those on that particular day. Followed up on the 4th by Roast Dinner Day. Always a favourite in Kate's house is roast dinner. I get a bit bored, if I'm honest. I like it, but it just gets a bit boring. And it's probably because I'm doing it the wrong way, I know. But yeah.
My
Um,
husband has just ordered some funky roast potato oil that he likes. That we had in a, I don't know, like a hamper one year for Christmas, and he couldn't get any for ages, so he's just ordered some of that, and that is very nice. But yeah, we are. I don't know. My lot, if they don't get a roast on a Sunday, they and actually, I think it's probably one of those meals that we all eat together. So that's probably why it's a favourite in our house, because we've not got any arguments about who doesn't like what or trying to cook two different things.
and we have both. Well, Kate recently won an air fryer, and I've purchased an air fryer. And so, well, for me, I'm hoping that the air fryer then helps me in the making of the Sunday dinner. So I've bought one that's like big enough to fit in a full chicken,
Yeah.
because mine particularly like chicken, won't particularly have any other meat. And so I can do chicken on one side and I can do my roast potatoes on the other side. And so I'm thinking that that's got to be a winner. But we shall see. I shall let you
Is
know.
it going to be a winner chicken dinner?
It's always winner winner chicken dinner. Um, then the fifth is bonfire night. So again, are you going to any kind of organised displays or anything like that to celebrate? I don't think we've done that much over the last couple of years, if I'm honest. I can't
Mm,
really think what we have done, but I don't think we've done a lot. There is a display that tends to be quite local to us. Think probably since we've had the dog, we've tended not to do so much.
mm.
But I don't. He isn't that bothered by them, so it isn't necessarily. I think I'll probably just use it as an excuse to stay in and do it. So, and then the seventh is Hug a Bear Day. I don't know why I added this in. I just quite liked it. Who doesn't like a hug? And a hug from a bear would be even nicer than a hug from just a person, because a bear's cuddly. So if you can find a bear on the seventh to hug, do it. If not, the teddy bear. I don't know, but it's quite a nice one. The eighth is Cappuccino Day, not one that Kate would be partaking in because she's not a coffee lover. The ninth is World Adoption Day, something that's quite close to my heart. We've got a member of the family that, well, we've got several members of the family who are adopted, and friends who have adopted, and so I think that it's a wonderful thing to do, adoption. And so, again, if that's part of your story, it might be something that you want to talk about. The 11th is Remembrance Day. And that is a Saturday this year, so it'll be quickly followed on the 12th by Remembrance Sunday, which is obviously when they have like all the services in London and things like that. But the 12th is also Diwali this year, so Festival of Light. The 13th is World Kindness Day. Again, what is there that we can, I think just in general in life, we just all need to be a little bit kinder to ourselves, kinder to others.
I'm going to go
And
back to
so,
reviews on this. So I don't think people realise how important reviews are to local businesses. And so I spoke to a client yesterday who had not a very pleasant review left on their Google page, and it basically said, "This place is really expensive, and it's expensive to park." That's what the person said. You don't pay to park at this particular venue, so I don't know why they've then left that review. So the client went back and said, "Please, can you just double check that it is us that you're reviewing, because we don't charge our customers to park and we never will do." And so the person then went in and edited that review to make it about something completely different. And it just made me think, actually, you just wanted to be horrible. You just wanted to go and leave a review and be mean. And where has, be kind of gone? And actually, you're having a detrimental effect on somebody's business. Actually, if you think it's expensive and all the rest of it, maybe just go and have a chat to somebody in the store instead of getting yourself online and hiding behind the keyboard. But yeah, I was like,
just
that's not
don't
very
go.
kind.
Yeah, yeah, there's other
Loads of other
places to go.
places.
You're not going to be right for every person. And so, yeah, maybe just crack on and go somewhere else.
So let's be
Okay,
kind,
and then
people.
yes, be kind. The 17th is then BBC Children in Need, again, more about kindness. The 23rd of November is Thanksgiving in the US. The 24th is Black Friday, love it or hate it. But that is the last payday before Christmas, potentially. The 26th, something that we haven't talked about before, but it's Stir Up Sunday, and Stir Up Sunday is the day that you're supposed to create your Christmas cake. So I think Stir Up Sunday,
Okay.
you're supposed to do that, and then I think you're supposed to like add your alcohol to it every day for a week or those kind of things. So yeah, but again, it's probably like that's something from our heritage or our history or whatever that potentially our children wouldn't know about. So maybe it's something quite nice to reactivate from the past. Or, you know, if your business is in cakes or Christmas cakes, then again, is it something that
Yeah.
you could capitalize on? 27th is Cyber Monday, and then we end the month with on the 30th with St. Andrew's Day, and then it'll become the 1st of December and all Christmas hell will break loose. I think during November, I think obviously putting Christmas trees up and all the Christmas related paraphernalia has all started a lot earlier, so we will know a lot about Christmas. There'll be a lot of talk about Christmas in November. I would hope that you've got all your Christmas marketing plans in place if you're a retailer or you're selling a product or looking to sell your events or things like that. But yes, it's getting close to the busiest time of the year, and it will be fun, I'm sure, but very busy and lots of hard work.
Yeah.
So I think that is it from us today. If you have any questions or want to join our Facebook group, then just drop us an email at hello@pieceofcakemarketing.co.uk and we will happily add you into that. But that's all from us this month. Have a great one, and I will definitely have a Santa hat on the next time that you see me on this video, I'm sure.
Bye.